there's obviously different elements that you can look at this from. You can look at it purely from the reporting angle, where you're talking about accurate and timely data, as much straight through processing as you can do, exception handling rather than kind of signing off on every individual report that's coming through. So you're really there looking at how can I streamline processes, make things more efficient, make things more accurate, so that we're getting reports from the data that they start as out to the finished product that ends up in the investor hands. So that's one side of it. How can we make that process as streamlined as possible, and how do I have tools that enable that for me? The other way to look at it as well is, how can I put more of this power in the investors' hands themselves? How do I provide them with tools where they can make some of these decisions for themselves, rather than me making all the decisions for them? That's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. More traditional investors are still going to want the high touch service, and it's still very important within the wealth management space to have that high touch service. But there are newer investors coming through who are more attuned to being able to manipulate data themselves, to work with data to get what they want out of it. So you're looking then at creating environments for them where they can come in and say, right, this is the kind of data that I want to see, this is how I want to manipulate it, this is how I want to build my own reports, if that's what it is. And then it's in those environments more about, how can I provide not only this quantitative data, but some qualitative data to support that, little snippets, little tweets almost, that go alongside this data to give a bit of context. But instead of it being done once every quarter or once a month, whatever the time frame is for the commentary writing, it can be something that's done much more frequently, maybe on a weekly, even daily basis, to just provide little updates, what's going on in the market, and this is how we're thinking about things. This is how it impacts your longer term strategy. So if you can build all of that, and to kind of answer both the traditional case, but then also look to the future for the more digitally savvy, shall we say, case, you end up with some very powerful tools on both sides. Really, a lot of the time it comes down to the data, right? It's where the data is being stored, the systems that it's being stored in. Some of the wealth managers that we've been working with have very, very antiquated systems that they know they need to get off of, but it's a lot of investment. It's going to take a lot of time to move from whatever that system is into a kind of more modern application that facilitates a better reporting experience, a more dynamic online experience. So that data piece is really one of the sticking points, that if we can get over that, if we can work past that one, then there's a world of opportunities that open up with reporting that simplify that process, make it more efficient, and provide a better experience both to the asset manager, to the wealth manager themselves, but also to the end investor.